What up? It's your boy, Dick Incredible Band. Yes, I am back at it again, and this is Black Clover episode 145 review. I knew this chick was lying. I knew it. I knew this chick was lying. And no more devil banishers. We're dealing with the devil believers. Let's get it, man.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it, so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
So, episode 145, we pick up with the continuation of this little mini arc that we're dealing with the devil banishers, aka the devil believers. Man, this episode was fantastic. We see last week that we were setting all of this in motion to actually have a plan to rescue Mari and Nero. And the plan was in motion and everything. That's where we jumped in with this episode. And I gotta say, I really, really loved it. We see every member of the Black Bulls participating. And then we got a few core members of all of the other squads participating. Now, I love the fact that we see all of the captains, some of the captains, and some of their core members, because we still missing Dorothy, Real, and the Purple Orchid's captain. We're still missing them because they're out helping some of the other towns. So they're not there, but everybody else is there and participating, and a few of their members. And it's nice to see this actually take place. It's been a while since it's actually happened with all of the captains, something major like the Elven arc where we see all of the captains and the training session and stuff going on. So in today's episode, we see all of the captains, and it felt so good to have everybody participating and actually helping. And we had a hardcore plan. And we see Gray coming down as Asta in that form, and Asta's coming to save, because so much greatness took place. Granted, it was kind of like all over the place, but like it was handled very well. They showed some stuff here, showed some stuff there, and it was very nicely done. And we all love the Black Bulls, and seeing every member of the Black Bulls participate to save Nero and Mari was wonderful. And we see everybody kind of incognito with their capes on, trying to, okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So it was nice to have that fact and see everybody participating and using their magic, and I loved it. We even see Noel's other brother and sister. Was fantastic. We haven't seen them in a minute. They were hurt and recuperating and stuff. So to see them actually in action was nice and fun. We see Charlotte, and it was nice. It was just the whole crew there trying to rescue these two members. And we see Dominato kind of coming to a realization that, oh man, it's true. My subordinates are taking part in this. And we also learned that for some reason they all knew about I'm assuming every member of the Black Bulls magic powers, because two members grabbed Vanessa and was like, well, come with us because you have the magic that can change fate, so we need you not to intervene in everything that's going on. But like, granted, I know it's out there, but still, like, for them to know the specifics of all of their powers and stuff, that was very nice, and a nice detail to add into the overall of everything that's taking place this episode. Now, what I loved was that regardless, we knew that that was their plan, was for Asta to intervene, but we knew that Asta was going to intervene, and I love that. And throughout this episode, we see Asta standing up for what he believed in. He's like, hey, well, regardless, I have to help these people. I have to save them. That's Asta at his core, and I love going back to those roots. We're not dealing with all of the devil part of Asta. We're dealing with just Asta as an individual, and I love that. This episode, we also see that the devil banishers aren't really the devil banishers. They're the devil worshippers. And we see this at the end of the episode, because throughout we see some stuff going on. We see Asta chasing them after they escape, and they're using some potions or whatever, like, to disrupt everybody's magic. So a lot of stuff is going on, and at the same time we have the devil banishers, aka the devil believers, trying to escape, and Asta chases them, and we realize that they don't really want Asta. They want his grimoire, and they want his grimoire because at the end of the episode we learn out that they are the devil believers. And I feel like the ringleaders are, of course, what's her name? Anyway, the chick that's been lying the whole time ever since the beginning, her and her friend, the apothecary lady, they've been lying since the jump. And I feel like a few core members of that group knew what was going on, because we have those two guys that took Vanessa, and they literally sacrificed themselves, set themselves on fires because of what they believed in. And there was no way that they were the devil banishers and then they set themselves on fire. those were devil believers. So they killed themselves because, you know, they believe in the devils, and that's a whole nother topic. Because we have all of this stuff going on with the Spade Kingdom that's actually taking place in the manga. But then we have the devil believers taking place in the anime, and I feel like it's going to be connected. Like, it's not going to be like an actual connection, but like it's going down the same road, if you catch my drift. And I'm loving that it's going to connect everything. That's how it's going to seamlessly transition into everything that's taking place right now in the actual manga. But I love the fact that this episode we see that this chick and her other cult followers aren't who they say they are. I said that from jump. Granted, I thought they were devil believers, but I mean, devil worshippers. No. Devil banishers. It's so confusing. But I did not expect them to actually believe in the devil, but I could start to see some things in this episode, and a whole bunch of the other stuff wasn't really adding up throughout the past couple episodes dealing with this arc. And we see now that they believe in the devils, and I'm assuming they want the devil powers for themselves. Now, I don't see this going their way because of so many other things. Like, true anime fans know, man, stuff like this rarely goes these people way. Like, because the devils have a mind of their own. So, like, oh, okay, well, this is what you guys about? Sure. And yeah, I'll let you use my power. And then all of a sudden they just take control and kill them or whatever. So, like, the devils aren't no joke. So, like, these people taking and thinking they can use it as their own or something like that, it's not going to work in their favor. I can guarantee it. But we also see Asta feeling some type of way, not being able to fully rescue Nero and losing his grimoire, but saving Mari. And then we see Ghost coming there. It was like, oh, well, it was a nice intimate moment with Ghost. He wasn't joking. He was super serious and everything. And he was like, so she's okay? Well, I guess I owe you again. So it was nice to see Ghost like that. But the most wonderful moment in this entire episode to me was when Asta lost his grimoire and he was kind of down about it. And then Yuno came in, and Yuno, Mimosa, and they saved Asta and Mari, and Asta was feeling kind of down that he lost his grimoire, and Yuno was like, well, that's fine. He has another type of magic that actually works in his favor. And then Asta bust out of his handcuffs because he doesn't need magic. He's super, super strong. He's worked out. He's practiced. Asta's magic is never giving up. And that was the core premise of this episode. I felt like it was Asta's core and Asta coming back to his original self, and not having magic and not dealing with the devil or anything like that. Asta at his core is just an average hero guy that never gives up, and that's his magic. And they brought that full circle in this episode, and I really, really enjoyed that. And we also see that Dominato's subordinates got killed. I think the one Kwabe, I think, is I don't know if he's dead or he's hurt and he's bleeding out or whatever, but the others, they look dead in the at the ending sequence of the episode. So the devil believers probably killed all of the other subordinates from Dominato, but they needed these guys as like the face and like the front to recruit all of the other people that wasn't paid, because we learned that too, that some of these members were paid just to put on this whole facade so they can get a hold of Asta's grimoire. And the thing is like I said from the beginning, I knew there was more to this story with this crazy chick. I knew there was more. But overall, we see that all of the other captains find out about this whole blatant transparency as well too, because like they realize, like, oh my gosh, William and Julius kind of hinted at it when they were having their meeting. That was like, maybe he was manipulated. Somebody else is controlling all of this. They're kind of running things behind the scene and scheming, and that turned out to be true, because the devil believers wanted Asta's grimoire, and they have it, but I guarantee you it's not going to go their way, man. This episode was legit, and I really loved it. So comment down below and let me know if you guys liked it, loved it, hated it, enjoyed it, whatever was your take. Comment down below and let me know. This is your boy, Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash the like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe. But only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
I cannot complain, because today I'm doing my thing, I stay my lane and fight through